Hey, what's up guys? It's your second favorite PE teacher, Denver, and this is the top 6 safest places to land in Fortnite for that legendary loot and easy wins. Before you begin, hit like and subscribe right now, and check the comments to be entered in a massive $100 gift card of your choice giveaway. All right, let's get started. Every day, Fortnite Battle Royale is bringing in more players, and on top of that, you are seeing better enemies. It's getting harder to get a win, especially if you are dropping into those more populated areas. It's fun, sure, and if eliminations with a high chance of dying early is your thing, then go right ahead. But in these top 6 safe places, I got more wins in a single day than I have all week. So get ready to get some wins and watch all the way to the end of this video to see the worst play pretty much I've ever made in Fortnite. Just don't make fun of me too much. Number 1 and my favorite overall safer spot to land is right outside of Salty Springs. Maybe like me, you hit these places up on your way to somewhere as opposed to just landing here specifically. Altogether, there are about 6 chests you can grab, and everything is super close together so you can get it very quickly. On my way in, I like to fly over. I try to get a quick peek at which houses have chests in them. Sometimes I'll just skip the houses that have no chest and then directly head into like Fatal Fields or Salty Springs and try to finish up whoever was the champion and take all their loot. Just like the other 6 places in this video though, you will have somebody land with you from time to time, so make sure you're still looting very quickly and keeping an eye out. If the bus flies straight over this location, expect usually 1, maybe 2 other people to join you. Whatever you're doing, get to those chests quick, shield up as soon as you can. But overall, this is a very, very safe place to land. It's a good place, and don't let anybody tell you that camping is that bad of a strategy. Camping actually can keep you alive and get you to that top 10, top 5. That way you have a better chance of winning. This is a really good transition place. So if you want to camp, this would be a good place to do it. For me, I'm a little more aggressive. I hear some gunshots in town, and so I head into Salty Springs just to try to finish up whoever's left. I was kind of sitting up on this roof. I heard somebody walking around inside for the longest time. I see this guy kind of peek up top. I don't know why he's not turning around. Either way, I finish him off. No real good upgrades in weapons, but I do get a lot of extra ammo, a lot of extra bandages. This guy was up here, got a couple shots on him, took some of his shield away. He was completely clueless though, so I decided to have a little fun, use my snowball cannon, and he tried to hide in the bush. I don't like that. I took care of him. Got a few extra items. Again, nothing to upgrade. I do love coming to this factory though, right after I go through Salty Springs. It's a great place, great loot, and there's not a lot of people that are usually in here. Here I kind of go more aggressive, and I kept this in here just to show you guys you do not have to be aggressive. Sometimes you can be passive. I thought I could drop this guy a little easier. Instead, he took a huge chunk off me. He took my shield. I wasn't able to recover that shield, and later on in the game, I think I actually paid for it because I don't think I get this win. I'm able to drop this guy pretty easily. I just drop a few snowballs and take care of him. No problem at all. There's a bunch of legendary items and stuff, so I get really looted up. But again, with only 75 health and no shield in the end of the game, that's kind of a big problem. Either way, once you get into that top 5, you have a much higher chance of winning. So make sure you drop down, get these chests as quick as you can. There's a ton of them. They'll get you super looted. If you can, check those empty houses. I mean, it's completely up to you what you want to do after that. The sniper's nest, really good place to go. Really good vision, but just make sure you're careful because everybody around can see you as well. Number 2, we are heading up into the northwest corner of the map. This is north of Pleasant Park, and Pleasant Park is actually where I normally go after this. There's about 4 or 5 gold chests around that you can pick up. You're gonna have to walk a little bit in between them, but it should be very quiet, very safe, very secure. I got most of my wins from this little tiny location up in the north part of the map, in the middle of nowhere basically. Only one time did I ever run into somebody, but definitely keep your eyes out. I usually like landing on that little shed first because there's normally a gold chest in it, whereas this white house doesn't normally have a chest in it. Check everywhere, get the ammo under the stairs, get every little loot spawn that you can. Save your resources if you can. Use this little tire to kind of bump up and get that chest out of there. I mean, unless you want to spend some time farming up those resources, but I like to get into Pleasant Park and try to pick off some people before they leave town. Now up here to the northwest of where we were at, way up on the coast, there's normally a chest under these stairs here, kind of buried in that hill actually. Check every little shed, that you can. It's very important. Normally I skip those just because there isn't really a lot in them, and oftentimes you'll find nothing in them. But out here in the middle of nowhere, even the little things definitely count. You see here that I got a blue tactical. Now this part is to the southeast of where we were at. Get a couple resources. Make sure you're prepared, because when we go into Pleasant Park, there probably will be a battle. You can run right into the middle of town here. It's completely up to you. I like riding this top ridge and then going over to the left side. I kind of got a little close to town here. Somebody was breaking through the top of that house and he spotted me. I'm surprised he didn't shoot me. I think he was a little bit more of a passive player. Maybe he just didn't know what he was doing. I'm able to sneak around, get a good angle on him, take some of that shield off. I'm pretty sure that he's the only one left in town, so I want to make sure that I get this guy's items. Plus, he's got to come through me. So get a couple shots on him, a couple shotgun blasts, remove his shield, and then obviously the AR is a slightly better choice at that range. So this guy was totally looted. You can see the blue coming in, so I had to kind of race that. So keep an eye out, especially if you're landing on the edge of the map. That blue is going to be coming in with those items. I was able to take this guy down. He gave me a heck of a fight, so props to that guy. He dropped even more stuff, so by this point, I'm like super looted. This guy, I'm not sure what he was doing. He was coming up on me. He kind of ran away. This guy kind of snuck up on me here, kind of potato aimed with that until I pulled out the shotgun. And then as I was collecting more and more and more loot, I got shot right in the back of the head. So you got to be careful. Almost got to top 10 on that one. But, you know, as you get in, I be passive if you want to. I like being more aggressive. But again, the name of the game here is safety. And that's the point. That's what's going to actually get you really far. Is it the most fun thing? Not always. So anyways, after you loot that, I mean, you got a lot of options. I like staying on the outside of the circle most of the time and seeing who I can pick up, especially if you have any kind of weapon that can snipe. Fortunately, a Scar can snipe too, and you might pull a win out of it. So land in that northwest corner. There's not going to be a ton of loot, but it'll give you a good chance to win. Number 3, we're heading to the southeast corner of the map. Half of you guys right now are like, is he really going to take us to the Misty Meier? And half of you guys are like, no, don't tell anybody. That's my secret place. Honestly, this place is really awesome. I, like you, most of you, do not like this place. Let me rephrase that. Did not like this place, but Misty Meier is actually pretty awesome. As much as I absolutely hate saying that word, this is a cool place to land. I can't stand trudging through that water. That is the worst part about this, and probably why you guys dislike this too. Now, a lot of people land in that big tree where I just landed, but honestly, this tree right up here in front of me, I guess you can call it the treehouse if you want to. It's got a couple of good loot spawns, but more importantly, it has 2 chest spawns. So get up there. I don't know why I didn't use that shield. But yeah, get that first chest spawn down below. Usually some pretty good items. Make sure you use your shields. And then you can go up above and get the second chest here. You'll be pretty looted. That's 3 chests right off the get-go. Normally, nobody lands here. The next thing you want to do, walk around the entire place. There's good spawns everywhere. Like, seriously, there's so many. There's a bunch of just random little spawns way down here against the coast. And again, we're trying to stay away from all danger unless we feel really comfortable and like we are looted enough to be able to take that stuff on. Get this chest way out here in the middle of nowhere. Look at that loot already just from the, I'm going to call it the Misty Meier if you guys are cool with that, because I can't stand saying moist. But anyways, if you guys don't like going through the water, you can always build on top of the water now. Thank goodness for that update that we had pretty recently. So I'm pretty looted by now. At this point, you can just head in anywhere. I decided to go to Fatal Fields. A lot of people don't fully know how to loot Fatal Fields, and so anyways, they left a chest behind. I didn't run into anybody, but that's okay. I'm just trying to be safe. I'm trying to get to that top 10 so that I can increase my chances of winning. From there on out, you just want to make smart decisions and follow that circle in. You guys were probably wondering why I kept that pistol around. Number 1, I couldn't find a shotgun. Number 2, I actually really love those pistols. I just had to pull a little bit of shield off and just make sure that when I throw the rocket at this guy's stomach, that it actually connects and brings him down. So I'm pretty looted. I was able to bring this guy down. It was a hectic shotgun fight, man. That guy was actually pretty good. We had a great fight. He had some healing there. I tried to heal, and then this guy just popped up right at the end. What was going on with those AR bloom shots? I don't know. But that definitely tilted me just a little bit because none of those bullets landed. Anyways, the second place, that's not bad. Another place you can go after the Misty Meier there, as you can go around to the truck stop. This guy had looted the entire truck stop, like all 3, 4 trucks, whatever there is. Look at all the loot this guy had, plus he got a loot drop. So I was totally looted. ready to roll. Go to Misty Meier. Sorry if I offended anybody and gave away your secret place. Number 4, I call these the retail row homes. And man, it's the best location, I think, on the entire map in terms of like safe locations to land. This one is right in the center of 3 major areas. You're right in the middle of retail row. Of course, you've got the factory over there to the northwest, and then you also have Salty Springs. So either way, I mean, you're going to have some big fights going on around you, and that means hopefully people that are weaker that you can finish off, you can take their stuff. Or what I like to do is going quietly. Obviously here I'm like busting down roofs and, you know, making a ruckus, not really hiding myself, but you can find a trap, you can keep it quiet, you can finish people off. They won't even know. Again, camping is a legit strategy, but that's up to you. You know, I'm more aggressive. I go into the factory here. This guy had the total jump on him, just being aggressive. I thought I had him for sure. He peeks around the corner. I don't know why none of my bullets are hitting him. This guy comes around the corner, puts 3 right into me. Good job, Salty Demon. Props to you. That's what I get for being overly aggressive. But yeah, when you land here, every once in a while, you'll come across somebody. Just because it is in a very, very good location. Grab what you can. You're not guaranteed any chests. Normally, there's one up here and one down into this bedroom. But again, you know, sometimes you just get unlucky. But that's all right. Luckily, there was no one around, so I didn't have to rely on any chest. If I needed to, I had a couple shotguns, you know, wide AR. I was able to take them down if I needed to. Hit up this little shed. Again, when we're landing out in the middle of nowhere, those little sheds might have the exact weapon or ammo or health that we need in order to continue to survive to get to that top 10. Now, what I did, and something that you can do also, it's up to you. Make your best decision from this point. But I love, just like number 1 on the list, you guys know I love this area around Salty Springs. It's great. It's quiet. You can sneak up on people. And there's a lot of chests. This guy kind of snuck up on me. I don't know how that he didn't kill me. I mean, he totally had me. We're in the blue. I'm like ticking down on health. He made one little mistake, and luckily I was able to make him pay for it. I healed up. I got his first aid. I was good to go. Those are the retail row homes. As always, be safe and loot quickly. Number 5, we are heading up to the north side of the map. The northeast side of the map is getting very, very, very popular. As for these 2 houses right here, I love landing at these 2 houses because then you can go house to house. You can just kind of chill here. A lot of people don't even ever show up to this house. Now, that guy landed kind of somewhat near me over there. I kept my eye on him for a while, but obviously I can't just sit there and watch him the entire time. I got to get looted myself. If he wants to come back and fight like he did, then I guess I'll take care of him. So I get a crazy shotgun headshot. I don't know where he got this scar because he didn't really have a lot of time to loot. I head over to the east, and these 2 houses are unlooted. I like to go after people, as you guys know, but if you want to sit at those houses, those first houses where we landed, or you can hit up the bridge directly to the south of the houses that we landed. That's a good spot too. I come over to these fields. These fields are usually populated. I mean, not very many people like to come up here, but a lot of people like that route. This tree here normally has a chest or 2 sometimes. You guys probably recognize it from like other videos. Up here at the RV rock, it's got 3 little loot spawns, so I'm able to shield up. I mean, I'm totally looted. The only thing I'm missing here is a bolt action sniper. One of the things I like to do is go by Tomato Town. I love the ridge up between the crates and Tomato Town. You got the crates over to your left and then Tomato Town over to your right. This guy, unfortunately for him, didn't hear me. I heard him. He wasn't able to turn around and wall up in time. That scar is so deadly, as you guys know. This guy was in a sniping battle, and I was able to he just stood still for me while he was looking for his buddy over there. I find his buddy, and I'm able to pick him off, and I just get so much loot. I actually went after this guy's loot. So I just had everything that I needed. Almost died to the circle, but fortunately was able to heal up out of it. This guy was actually really good. I watched him just wreck this other guy. Dropped him quick enough. This guy snuck up behind me while I had another sniper shooting to my left. It was just a crazy game, but man, that loot at the beginning of the game is what brought me to this victory. So it's a great place to land. I mean, as soon as you land, get every chest that you can. There's another place you can go. You can go directly south of it, and there's 2 more houses that look very, very similar to it, and they weren't looted, and oftentimes you'll find them unlooted as well, since a lot of people don't like to land around this river. Again, I go up through this Tomato Town bridge. You can go across the bridge if you want to. Just keep an eye out. You never know who you'll see, and watch Tomato Town. I made a little friend here. This guy, I actually took a few shots at him, and he had no idea it was there. So I should have dabbed on him. I kind of missed opportunity there. But anyways, yeah, someone didn't even get into the secret room here in the Tomato Town tunnel. So there's plenty of loot. I mean, every time that I landed here, I got super looted up. These two dudes were fighting each other, and I was rudely interrupting. That's all right. I got tons of loot. This guy was trying to heal up. Not gonna happen. This guy, I just had to keep this in here, man. Who is it? If you see this, man, I'm so sorry. That 1 health, not even close. You know what I mean? Snipe this guy. This guy behind me is the exact reason I try not to use the tactical shotgun anymore. I mean, he was blasting me from behind. That dude had to be a little upset, and I totally understandable, to be honest. AR this guy down, man. I mean, all that loot, just don't finish like I did. All right? That's embarrassing. Don't do that. Number 6 and the last one on the list, we are going all the way down to Flush Factory. This one's obviously on the edge of the map, so you're going to get a lot less people than some of those higher population places in the center of the map. Now, if you don't have the Christmas tree, no problem. This dump truck might still have a chest for you. Either way, old gingerbread man here, he got one shot on me, but I was able to drop him down. That's just 2 chests under this Christmas tree. There are so many chests across Flush Factory here. I like to start on the little building to the side here. There's usually, I don't think I've ever seen a chest not be in there, so I normally hit that up just in case there's other people. There's little ammo crates all over the place, so keep your eyes on the shelves when you're in this place. And you can see me open up the map there. Make sure that you are paying attention to that circle, because it will creep up on you, and it's a long walk. You got to get over a lot of hills and stuff. To the north of Flush Factory, there's this great little house. I love this one. You'll recognize the build of it, but usually there's a chest up here. Grab that real quick. I'm kind of running out of time. I get the first aid down below. Under the stairs, there's an ammo crate. Over on the far side of the house, there's another ammo crate there. I didn't have time. There's this weird like little platform here that sits out in the middle of nowhere that often has a chest on it, so grab that real quick. Get inside the circle. I was able to get over to Dusty Depot again. I don't know why I keep ending up at Dusty Depot. I can't stand this place. But with the loot that I had, the shields that I had, the health that I had, all from the Flush Factory, I was able to take these guys down pretty easily. I got so many kills this game. The circle kept moving in. People were getting crunched together, and I just had perfect positioning. Now this poor guy, he didn't really stand a chance. Press F to pay respects for Tree Man. But anyways, we got the win out of that one. But seriously, in Flush Factory, there's so many chests. So look around. Normally, there was like either 0 or 1 person that landed with me. A lot of people don't like this place. It's kind of annoying to navigate. Just keep your eye on the circle. Do not die in the blue like I did. So many embarrassing deaths. So that's it, guys. Hit like and subscribe right now, and check my comment below to get yourself into the $100 gift card of your choice giveaway, because it ends soon. This was the worst play I think I've ever had, besides blowing myself up with a rocket, of course. And somehow I dropped my shotgun and then tried to pick it up, but switched to healing, so I pretty much just healed myself to death. Super awesome. Anyway, you have a great morning, day, or night, and I'll see you in the next video.